All right, you guys, thank you so much for checking out this What is Coaching webinar, whether you're watching live or watching this as a recording. I am so excited that you wanted to learn a little bit more about what it is to be a Beachbody coach and what that looks like. I want to start off by just introducing myself. My name is Kinsey James. I am a 7-star diamond, 3-time elite Beachbody coach. I have been a coach for 7 years, which is crazy to say. I just hit my 7-year mark. And it's been a pretty wild ride, but one that has just changed my life, which is why I really like to share this opportunity with as many people as I can. I want to start out tonight's call with just a little bit about my background and how I came to Beachbody and how I became a coach 7 years in the making now, but also talk to you guys about what it looks like to be a Beachbody coach, maybe some common misconceptions you have, and also the ins and outs of what it takes to get signed up, the cost, all the nitty gritty we're going to cover. If you have questions, please feel free to pop them in the comments box and I will go over those in the end. But let's dive in. So again, my name is Kinsey. I am originally from Oregon. I actually have a very strange background. I lived in Maui for 10 years, but then we relocated back to Oregon when my twins were 1 year old. So we came back to Oregon just to be near family and have more support with raising our twins. And, a year or so in, I'm gonna go mute that new line here. And, a year or so into our life back in Oregon, I really just found myself struggling a lot with obviously the big move, but again, with finding, time for myself with health and fitness. I used to love going to spinning class to the gym, and I just was such a gym person. I loved that. It was my outlet when I was in nursing school, but I found myself with these 2.5-year-old twins that I couldn't lug to and from the gym. And I just didn't know what I was going to do. I was in a really kind of darker place in terms of how I felt about myself and self-love. And it wasn't until I found a friend who had posted on Facebook, I've been this 7 years ago, so Instagram barely existed, but she posted on Facebook about this health and fitness group she was hosting for the holidays. It was called like Fit for the Holidays. And I reached out to her. She also had twins. So I was like, you know what? What I'm doing is not working. She knows what it's like to have twins. Whatever she is doing is working because she looks amazing. She looks happy and healthy, and I want that. And so I reached out to her and she told me it was these home workouts, and I was immediately like, turned off completely. I was not a home fitness person, and I definitely didn't want to drink whatever shake she was trying to sell me. But I reluctantly jumped into this group because, like I said, what I was doing wasn't working for me and I needed to try something new. So I jumped in. I tried this workout program called PiYo. It was kind of a Pilates hybrid workout. And I got insane results in 40, actually in 40 days, I lost 12 pounds. So many people were commenting on, the transformation they saw in me. My skin was better. I felt better. And then after about 30 days, I did decide to try Shakeology for the first time. And then my results just kept going from there. I felt great. My husband started drinking Shakeology and dropped a bunch of weight. And it was just like this thing I loved. I loved the community of that group. We hosted them on Facebook at the time. And it was just, I didn't know these women in the group, but I was in that, lonely toddler mom bubble. And I just felt like I had friends that I could lean on and reach out to, even though we were complete strangers on the internet. But after that first group, my coach reached out to me and she said, Kinsey, you're really crushing it. And I can tell you love this. Why don't you just be a coach too and help pay it forward? And I was like, absolutely not. At the time, I was working full-time nights as a labor and delivery nurse. I was also finishing my bachelor's degree online. I had 2.5-year-old twins, and my husband had just started a brand new business. So I was like, absolutely not do I have time for anything else on my plate. I was overloaded. And so she gave me some time, she gave me some grace, and she's like, okay, but she came back to me and she asked me again. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to be doing these groups every single month with her, why not just earn a little extra income on the side, or at least enough to pay for my products I was using every single month that I loved? So I think she asked me 3 times, and after the third time, I finally said, fine, I will sign up. I'll host my own group. I really love it. I was, sending my girlfriends to her left and right because I wanted them to do these groups too. So I was like, I might as well host my own group with my own friends and get a little kickback and commission on the side. So I did. I decided to sign up as a coach, and I never looked back. And though I never wanted to pursue this as a business, because obviously I had a great career that I worked really hard for, there was just something in the back of my head. I saw these other successful coaches. I was like, gosh, what if? What if I could go all in and make something out of this? So I just dove in and I said, I'm going to give it a year and I'm just going to see where I'm at in a year and see if this is something I still love. Well, 7 years later, you can see, the answer to that question. But that's basically my coach story in a nutshell. Obviously, 7 years condensed into a teeny tiny little snippet, but that's how I got started with coaching. So from then on, I just started sharing what I was doing. And 7 years later, that's still what I do today. So moving on to kind of what it is that coaches actually do, because that's the big question, right? Like, well, what does a coach do? So the biggest thing is that we obviously focus on our own health and fitness journey. So we use the products, we share about them, we focus on our own fitness and our own results, and we lead with that. And yes, we use social media as a platform because obviously the world is social media right now, right? So it's a storefront for us. It's a great way to share our journey and to get people interested to join us. And I always use this line with my team when I'm doing trainings, but I always say, you know what? Anyone can buy Beachbody products from anywhere. You can log on the internet right now and go sign up for Beachbody, but it's really they're investing in me as their coach when they sign up with me because they've gotten to know me and like me even through social media, even a perfect stranger on the internet. There's something that they want to join me. So that's the thing I always say is like we make it special for people and we find those people that want to connect with us. So every month, I usually host a BOD group, which is, like I said, when I started in my first group, it was just through Facebook. But now Beachbody has created this amazing, like, integrative app that's kind of like Facebook, but it's away from social media and it's where you can track your progress, your workouts, you can log your weight, your Shakeology, your workouts every single day. And it's such a great way to stay really committed and really focused. You can kind of compare it to like a MyFitnessPal app, but it's more of a community because there's a big group of us every single month connected in that group, focusing on our health and fitness goals together. So, going on to the next point of what coaches do is that we help people get results through the products and the programs provided by Beachbody because that's what they've done for us and that's what we pay it forward to other people. And then our main goal as coaches is to just help 3 new people every single month. That's it, 3 people. They could be your coworkers or your friends or Susie down the street or the other moms in your play group. But our goal is to just help 3 people a month. That's it. So if you're doing that, you're doing your job as a coach. And again, helping them getting set up with the amazing products and workout programs that Beachbody provides. All right, this next slide is kind of my favorite topic because it goes with all the common misconceptions about being a Beachbody coach, right? It's what you do not have to be in order to be a great coach with Team Beachbody. So, first of all, you do not need to be at a goal weight or a certain number on the scale or have a huge physical transformation. In fact, it's better if you're on your journey while you're sharing it with people to get them to join you and say, hey, I'm doing this. I have a goal, join me and do it with me. It's hard to when you see a perfect physique on Instagram to really relate to that. Like that's not necessarily real life. And I know I connect way better with people who seem real and genuine and a little less perfect, to be honest. So don't feel like you have to be a certain weight or size. This picture is a perfect example of that. This is some of the amazing women. Oh, these are some of the amazing women on my team who I love and adore. This was us at a retreat a few years ago, and it's just the perfect picture to prove that you do not need to look a certain way or be a certain size. These are all amazing, successful coaches on my team. You also don't need to be a fitness or nutrition expert. Beachbody takes care of that for you. We simply just share that with people. The same nutrition that I use, the same workouts that I use, I share with other people. They have world-class trainers, they have nutrition experts, and that's what we share with our customer base. So you absolutely don't need to be an expert or an authority on health and fitness to be a great coach. You also don't need to know a lot of people or be an expert on social media. Guys, when I started as a coach, I had a Facebook, Instagram barely existed. I think I had an account, but I hadn't ever posted anything. But I just started talking to my friends and family because, again, people started noticing. But also, I started reaching out to people and saying, hey, I'm so obsessed with this challenge group, this bod group that I'm a part of. You should do this with me. It would be so fun to do it with you. Um, and then obviously you don't have to be an extrovert. I'm not going to ask you to get on camera and talk or put you on the spot, but you do have to put yourself out there a little bit and get a little bit uncomfortable, but you definitely don't have to be some expert on social media or know all of the things. To my next point, you don't have to know all the things, which is when you come as a coach, we help train you. I help all my coaches get started the same way, one on one. I'm there side by side with them as they get started until they're ready to be a little bit more independent, but I'm always there to answer their questions and help them get started. There's a lot of information in the beginning, but it doesn't mean you need to know it all in the beginning. I always say coaching is a learn as you do kind of business. So you do things and learn at the same time. You also don't have to be a certain age or demographic. We have women on our team from college to in their 60s. And of course, you don't have to be a certain size like I talked about before. You also don't need to be a salesperson. Guys, there is nothing I would want to be less than a salesperson. I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be that person on people's social media pages. If you are truly invested in what we do as coaches and you really just truly want to help people through sharing what's working for you, you'll never come across salesy. We simply are in the business to share what works for us and help other people do the same. And lastly, this is my favorite point because, like I mentioned in the beginning, I was a very, very busy person. I still am, but I was a very busy person when I signed up to be a coach. And you do not have to have a ton of extra time. You really can work this in the pockets of your day, and it should be something you enjoy doing anyway. It shouldn't be just another thing on your to-do list that you have to check off. And that's another thing we help train you on is how to kind of pocket this in your day and make it fit no matter how busy your schedule. I still work night shift to this day, guys, and I run this business full time now. So if I can do it, anyone can. Okay, let's talk about what you do have to be in order to be a great coach. So, like I said before, you have to have the heart for helping others. You truly have to care about people, helping them get results and helping them along the way. Sometimes people just need someone to listen to them, someone to share their problems with, and talk about their bad day. And that might just be you that day. So, I love that part of my job as a coach is that people I feel like really lean on me sometimes, and I love being there for people. You obviously have to be a product of the product. You have to use the products and love our programs in order to be a coach. There's no way around it. Doesn't mean you can't use other products too. That's great. But you do have to be a product of the product. You have to be teachable. Like I said, we help train you, we help get you set up for success, but you got to be teachable along the way. You got to be willing to step outside that comfort zone, like I mentioned, and just maybe do a few things. It's all about self growth. We focus so much on personal development and self help within the activities that we do as coaches. We commit to, doing 10 minutes of personal development every single day. And I can tell you, I am not the same person mentally that I was 7 years ago prior to becoming a coach. I have grown so much through reading and audiobooks and all of those things that go into what it is we do as coaches. And then you just have to be consistent, like anything to be successful in life, right? You have to show up. And that's all that we ask. So those are the key things that I think of what it takes to be a great coach. So now let's talk about the three kind of unofficial, official types of coaches. So the first kind of category is our preferred customer. And these are people who just want to earn the discount that we get as coaches. So all coaches get a 25% discount on all the products. And in order to get that discount, you pay $15.95 a month to be a preferred customer. You don't earn any kind of commission with this membership. You're just a preferred customer. The next is a hobby coach, and a hobby coach and a business coach sign up the exact same way, but the difference is how you decide that you want to run your business. So a hobby coach is someone who maybe wants to earn, obviously, the discount. They want to earn maybe $100 to $400 extra a month to cover the cost of their products and help their family's income. And they just kind of host and invite a few friends to join their bod groups each month. And they're consistent with just doing those vital things, showing up for themselves, inviting some friends along the way. And a business coach, again, this is a personal choice. These two sign up the exact same way, but a business coach is someone who's really all in. It's a person who wants to grow a full-time income. This doesn't mean that you're going to be contributing 40 hours a week to this. You can earn a full-time income on part-time hours. I have been proof of that. But you're going to help lead others in their health and fitness journey, and you're ready to set big goals and really reach for the stars. So those are kind of the different categories of coaches. I'd say the majority of our coaches live in this hobby coach realm, which is amazing. And they earn great incomes off that and help their families and are so successful and feel great and in the best shape of their lives. But I'd say that's probably the majority of our coaches on our team. Okay, how do you earn money? This is always the biggest question too, right? So every coach, no matter what, gets 25% commission off anything they sell, whether it's a Beachbody on Demand or a product, Energize, which is our amazing pre-workout, or Shakeology. You earn 25% commission always. The next level of income that you can earn is once you become an Emerald coach, which is just sponsoring two other people with you. Like it could be a preferred customer or a coach. You achieve the rank of Emerald and you start earning what's called cycle bonuses. And these are earned based on volume accrued underneath of you. Again, we go into a lot more of this depth in this training when you sign up to be a coach, but I just kind of want to highlight that there are different avenues to earn income as a coach and not just one set commission. So you also earn commission in this category as an Emerald coach. And then lastly, there's bonuses. We have Diamond, another rank in our business is a Diamond coach. They earn other bonuses, many, many different ways to earn an income. I'd say primarily when you start out, you're going to be earning that commission and then slowly get to that cycle bonus where you're earning a little bit more residual income each month instead of being just commission based. I'd say hobby coaches probably live more in this 25% commission and a little bit in the cycle bonus. But if you're a business driven coach, you're definitely going to be earning more of your income here in the cycle bonuses. Okay, how do I sign up and how much does it cost? Another great question. So in order to sign up as a coach, it's $39.95. That's it. I started my business with 40 bucks for $40 and it was the best decision I ever made. And then you have a monthly business service fee of $15.95 a month. There's no minimum order requirements. There's free cancellation at any time. You do not have to keep a certain amount of products stocked or ordered. Simply, your only requirement to be a coach is pay $15.95 a month, and that is it. No strings attached. And then the other option is to get that $39.95 coach fee waived. You can sign up with what's called a total solution pack. This is a combination of your Beachbody on Demand, which is your workout subscription for a year to our amazing workout library. And then it also comes with a nutrition product of your choice. So that's a total solution pack. And you get that, you sign up, coach fee gets totally waived, that $39.95. You will still pay the $15.95 monthly coach fee. The last one is our military waiver. So Beachbody loves to recognize our military families and give back. So they actually waive any sign-up fee or monthly coach fee for military. It's actually for active US military, veterans, reservists, spouses, and widows, which is so amazing. So I love that they really value our military families that way. Okay, I always like to talk about the worst case scenario if you were to sign up to be a Beachbody coach. So worst case scenario, you get amazing workouts, you get amazing nutrition, you get an amazing coach to work with you, you get in the best shape of your life, you meet some really incredible people. You guys, I have met complete strangers on the internet who now will be in my life for the rest of my life because they've just become dear, dear friends of mine. My husband has also met their husbands and their great friends. So you meet some really rad people doing this. And that has probably been the best part of what I get to do as a coach. You get to travel the world if you choose and if you want to run your business and really run with it. We get free trips every year that you can earn. I've been to, I don't even know how many countries I've been to, but we've been Dominican Republic, Haiti, Mexico, Bahamas, so many amazing places. And then we have other opportunities for travel within the year as well. We have our Big Coach Summit event that happens in different cities. We've been to New Orleans and Nashville and Indianapolis. This year we're going to St. Louis, and that's our big coach convention that happens every summer. And then you get to earn an income to help provide for you and your family. I really just want people to kind of dream big and sit and think what they want their life to look like in 5 years. I would never have been able to imagine what my life looked like in 5 years because of joining as a Beachbody coach for $40. Um, we moved to Montana. We're renovating this huge house. My husband is a contractor, but gets to stay home now and just focus on renovating our house because of the life that Beachbody has given us. And that is priceless. So I just like people to kind of close their eyes, envision what they would want out of this if they were to dream really, really big, even though that's really, really scary, especially in a world right now that so many things are unknown and so many things are just crazy. But I just really encourage people to sit and think about what they would like their life to look like if they had the opportunity to kind of take a paintbrush and make it whatever they wanted. So my big question for you is, are you ready to join us? Are you ready to join our team? Dive in, join Team Beachbody, and start living an amazing, fulfilled, healthy life that you get to share with other people, because that's kind of what we do. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I am going to stop this recording, but I just want to thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to this if you're listening to the recording, and check in with the person who sent you this recording, or with me if it was me. But please ask any questions that popped up during this call. We are open books. We love to share, and we hope to see you on the team soon. So thank you, everyone. Oh, we have one. Oh, thank you, Jonah. Nice. Thank you for being here.